Good morning, everyone. My name is Poprash Shirgil, and today I'm going to talk about the client that I choose for this assignment, which is Mailchimp. So now, let's get started. Mailchimp is a cloud-based marketing platform that enables businesses of all sizes to create, send, and track email campaigns, social media ads, landing pages, and more. With Mailchimp, you can design beautiful emails, create custom landing pages, and promote your brand on social media, all from one easy to use platform. One of the key benefits of MailChimp is that it's very user friendly. And as I mentioned, it is user friendly for all kind of business, doesn't matter their size. Now let's dig deep and understand what is their key audience in terms of this assignment, and what are some key measures that key audience needed to measure in order to be a successful one in their field of business. As I already mentioned, Mailchimp serves all kind of businesses irrespective of their sizes, but for the scope of this assignment, the main key audience or the target audience for Mailchimp are the small businesses, because according to the recent data uploads, it seems like out of 100% of their total client base, 35 to 40% are small businesses, which is a very significant part of a target audience, and hence it's worthy to talk about them as a client within the organization. Now, as a small business, I want you to put yourself into their shoes, and I want you to think what kind of key measures that you want to understand your customer base or customer in general. When I did that exercise with myself, I found that there are four major key measures that I want to measure in order to see whether I'm doing a good business in terms of my operations. And those key measures are my open rate, my click through rate, my conversion rate, and finally, the most important one is the revenue generated. With all these key metrics and a basic understanding about the target audience, I've created some infographics that I will share with you in the next slide, and we're going to talk about that in detail. So for this assignment, I've created two sets of infographics that are very important for Mailchimp and their target audience is small businesses. They want to calculate. They want to have these matrices in order to capture their customer data. What's that? The first metrics or the key measure we have is open rate. So what is an open rate? Open rate in this metrics, it helps you to understand how many people actually open the email you send them. So whenever, for example, if you send me an email and I open that, that would be considered as a good action taken care under open rate. The next measure is click through rate. Have you ever seen that when you get an email and there's a link on that email? For example, I get a lot of emails from Amazon suggesting that okay, this product is now available, or this product you left that product in your cart. When I click on that link and I go to the Amazon website, this shoots that key measures or key metric, and it is known as a good conversion on a click through rate. Now, let's talk about conversion rate. For most of the small businesses, it's very important to see how many people are going to their sites and completing a specific action. For example, if I went to a website, went to the cart and purchased that, that is a conversion rate. And it is very important as it helps you to measure how many people are actually doing what you want them to do. It could be any action from just for click, so just from clicking that link to actually buying the product. And finally, the most important metric is revenue generated. This helps any kind of businesses, but in this case, we're going to talk about small businesses to see whether how much money they made in a particular month. So this infographic is a comparison metrics that let you know what kind of numbers Mailchimp are doing in comparison to the average of industry. So on an average, the open rate is 21%, whereas the users who are using Mailchimp have reported that their open rate is 40%, which is really good. On an average, the click-through rate is just under 2%, but the users who are using Mailchimp, it's more than 15%, which is a really good number again. For them, the conversion rate on average is 3 out of 10 people, which is decent. But MailChimp users have reported that they have an average conversion rate of 50%, which is 5 out of 10, which is a really good number. And finally, if we talk about the revenue generated, as you can see, the revenue is on a constant rise for any kind of businesses from last 5 years, that is from 2018 to 2020. It has been a constant rise for Mailchimp users. So in conclusion, Mailchimp is a really good platform if you are a small business and you want to create success in in a small time of in small amount of time. Thank you.